Hello everyone, this is Charles F. Gray, aka Atari Charles, and we are in my studio. I'm still going through some DVDs I was given. I'm cleaning those up, getting them organized and put on the shelves over here. Other ones I'm giving away that I'm not keeping because I'm very particular about my movie collection. And I just don't obviously have a million bookcases to put movies into. Now, the thing is, what I'd like to talk about today, folks, is of course, basically the risks of credit and what's happening right now in our COVID society, and which will continue to happen whenever this whole COVID overreaction, nightmare, whatever you want to call it, is over. So what's happening, folks, is people were living like the big shots. They were living like the big shots. And you might say, well, they're living like the big shots. What do you mean they're living like the big shots? They're living like the big shots because they get all these credit cards, they're spending them, they're going on fancy trips, they're going all over the place, they're buying things they don't need. Well, sometimes I buy things I don't need, but they're going way overboard. Way overboard. And they're not spending their own money, they're spending it on credit. They have credit cards, they got line of credit, they've taken out second mortgages on their homes. They've gone to loan shark, like legal loan shark, cash places to borrow money. And they are living on a house of cards. And now we have this COVID situation, which is really, whatever side of the fence you're on, irregardless, it's really screwed up the economy. And of course, the government's, especially in Canada, the government's really poor handling of it, to be honest with you. But that's a whole other topic, folks. But the thing is, people, now suddenly, they're not getting the big bucks coming in, folks. They're not getting the big bucks coming in. And then suddenly, well, guess what? Now they're fucked. They can't pay their bills. All this shit's going on. And it's a house of cards, folks. And these people have not, you know the old saying, save for a rainy day? Well, they haven't saved for a rainy day. I did. I always do. I always squirrel away a bit here and there. You folks know. Diversification of wealth. And that's what I've been doing. Am I a millionaire? Absolutely not. But I think I'm better off than a lot of people in my country because I don't have that crushing, soul-crushing, 400-ton weight of debt on my shoulders. I don't owe anyone anything. When bills come in, I pay them. That's it. When I buy things, I buy it with money that I have, not money that I don't. And a lot of people make this massive mistake. And then when we're in a fucking shitty situation, a shitty economy, a lot of people have argued with me and said, we are not in a depression. We fucking are in a depression. You just don't see it. You could look at a pile of garbage with an old broken TV, and as Darren Beedman says, everything ends up as garbage. I think that's what he said. And you could look at that garbage, that old fucking antique broken TV on the corner there that Darren Beedman saw, and you can put on your rose-colored glasses, and that could look like paradise, but it's still garbage. So the thing is, basically, folks, you need to think for yourself. You need to think for yourself. And the key is basically to do so. And I have this fucking... Someone phoning me. Just give me a sec. Sorry, folks. It's funny. I'm using this wonderful cell phone, obviously gifted me by Gordon Freeman. And I rarely give out my number. I use it for emergency purposes only. But magically, I'm getting a call from a 1-800 number. Wow. I wonder if that's a scammer. Wow. But anyways, folks, what you got to do, folks, is basically you don't live on money you don't have. And people say, oh, you need credit, you need this, and you need that. Yeah, you need credit to get a mortgage and stuff like this. I don't agree with credit cards But I understand why someone would have one to build up their credit report. I get it. But honestly, mostly the banks look at how much money you make. When they're going to give you a loan, you could have no credit, but make shit tons of money, and they will give you the money for that. So anyways, folks, what can I say? Don't have credit. Get rid of your credit cards. Live far below your means. You make $100,000 a year, you live at $30,000. You make $30,000, well, fuck, if you can do it at $10,000, do it. The point is live below your means. And that's a key. And people are not doing it. People are still rock and rolling. Even though with this COVID thing going on, people are still rock and rolling and traveling with money they don't have. That's what you got to keep in mind. Listen, with money they don't have. So don't get pulled into that. If you don't have the money for something, don't get it. Build up your personal wealth. Save money like a chipmunk saves, or like a chipmunk saves nuts for winter. Diversify your income. Well, you want to diversify your income, of course, but that's not the topic. Diversify your wealth. You have your home currency, your country that you're in, and you have one, maybe two, maybe three other accounts with other currencies in them. Of course, we all know this is going to be all moved to electronic. And you're going to gold, silver, copper from reputable dealers. But this is about not living above your means and not living on credit. And you will be so much freer if you don't owe anyone anything. The only thing that I would probably, and I really don't like it, but I'd probably say is acceptable debt, is if you are buying a home. That is it. And if you're going to buy a home, make sure it's a freehold structure, meaning you're not paying any condo fees, because those other ones, boom, you're going to pay condo fees. And they can raise them to whatever they like, especially if they hire a corporation to manage them, even if they start off as like a co-op. So, folks, I implore you, this COVID situation should have opened more of your eyes out there and made you realize that this is not sustainable. This spending other people's money is not sustainable. You need to save for a rainy day, folks. And this rainy day is here, and people are still not listening. So you can take my advice, or you can say, Charles, you're alarmist. I'm still going to have my credit cards. I'm going to do this and do that. And I'm still going to take out loans for fucking vehicles that depreciate. Go in the tank! Darren Beedman's car was up here when he, got it. And he, got a financing for it. And then, boom! It's in the tank. Anyways, folks, I got a call. I'm pretty popular. Anyways, take care. Cheers. And see you later. Bye.